Yoo-hoo, running crew! Welcome to Dancing is Forbidden. I am Ronnie, lifelong fan of and one-time voice on Aqua Teen Hunger Force. And on this podcast, we are watching through and talking about every Aqua Teen episode, one episode at a time. And the episode we are talking about this week is Season 6, Episode 2, Shake Like Me.
I was bitten by a radioactive black man.
Mamacitas, mamacitos, mamacitheys. This is easily the most chaotic and disjointed episode of Dancing is Forbidden ever in the 4 years of doing this show. So, as you know, I changed format on the show. I'm talking to guests now on the podcast through these Aqua Teen episodes, and I really couldn't find anybody from Aqua Teen to talk about Shake Like Me. I don't know why. It's a boring episode. There's no controversy around this one. But for some reason, nobody wanted to talk about with me. That's not true. Obviously, this is the quote-unquote banned Aqua Teen episode that was removed from streaming in 2020, and then later when they put out the Baffler Meal complete set of, quote, all the Aqua Teen episodes, this was missing from that. Interestingly enough, in I think 2021, they re-released the Volume 6 DVD, which has some of these Season 6 episodes on it. And this was on it, so kind of weird there. Shake Like Me, they don't show it on television anymore because, if you don't know about this one, Master Shake turns black. And the entire episode is kind of revolving around lots of racial aspects of that. And understandably, most people don't want to talk about that or anything. So I had to put out an ad on Craigslist, okay? I had to find some Aqua Teen fans to talk about this with me. And the people that responded to this ad were nutso. And unfortunately, you know, I lose my cool a couple times here. You'll hear I crack a little bit. But the show must go on. So you're going to hear this wild episode, which I guess is kind of fitting for an episode with such a storied history behind it as Shake Like Me. Worth mentioning, the name here, Shake Like Me, is based on the 1961 book Black Like Me by journalist John Howard Griffin. In that book, Griffin, who is a white man, darkened his skin through different medical treatments so that he could travel through the segregated South and experience life as a black man firsthand. So from that, he documented the daily racism, humiliation, and fear that black Americans lived with under Jim Crow. So the book was really like eye-opening to many white readers. I mean, it's sad it has to come down to that, right? But ultimately, that's what it was. It was eye-opening to white readers because, again, it's coming from a white guy. Though it's also been criticized for centering a white perspective in telling black experiences, but you know, it seems like John Griffin was trying to do good here. So in knowing that, I guess I'll talk about my history with Shake Like Me, which is I never saw this one until it was banned. And I heard about, the forbidden Aqua Teen episode. So I'm like, all right, you know, I'm a bad boy. Let me go check this episode out. And knowing Black Like Me, I was like, oh, what are they going to do with this episode, right? So I watched the episode at some point in 2020, 2021. And I was like, yeah, all right. I didn't find it particularly interesting because this episode is really just nailing on like the same premise over and over again. You know, as much as I love Aqua Teen, as much as I think Matt and Dave are brilliant, this one didn't really do anything for me. So that is also why I wanted to have guests here. So I wasn't just deep diving this alone by myself because I didn't find the episode particularly exciting. And also, I hope you can understand, I didn't want to spend too much time focusing on the racial aspects here, although certainly they do come up. So, hey, that's my spiel before we jump into it. As always, I don't mean to offend anybody, so I hope that doesn't happen in this episode, although I certainly seem to offend some of my guests. Next month, we're back to programming as usual. We're having on Aqua Teen legends John Breston and Lear Bunda for She Creature. But until then, here's Shake Like Me. Dink Honey, welcome to Dancing is Forbidden.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well, I appreciate you responding to my Craigslist ad. I was trying to find people to do this with me. Nobody was biting, so you're a saving grace here. Before we jump into the episode, I'd love to know, what is your history with Aqua Teen? How did you find it?
Well, it must have been 2001 or 2002. I think I read about the show on Tatum's E-blog, or maybe it was Shid Gunderson's E-blog.
Oh, I don't think I've heard of those before.
Well, regardless, I started watching those early episodes, and it was funny as hell, man. Talking milkshake, never seen
Yeah.
that before.
Sure.
But I haven't keep up with the show after I had to sell my cable box for drink drive money,
Oh.
so I haven't seen any of the newer episodes.
Oh, okay. So this was your first time seeing this one then?
Yep, sure was.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm excited to hear what you think of it as an early fan of the show. You were watching it well before I was. Do you mind if I ask, Dink, what do you do for a living?
Well, I'm a multi-talented individual. Right now, I'm running for mayor of Cucksville, Kentucky.
Cool.
Mr. Dink Honey, criminal at law. You got to think Dink.
Think Dink. There's a slogan for you. Well, Mayor
Sure
Dink
is.
has a nice ring to it. Best of luck. Hopefully, being on this podcast can help boost your visibility, especially among Aqua Teen fans. I know we have some listeners out in Kentucky, so you guys better pay attention.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, besides that, can I ask, what else are you up to since you're so multi-talented?
Well, right now I've been doing some gig work for Uber Ag.
Oh, what's that? How does that work?
It's a little application on your telephone, and they send me little jobs here and there. Get my tractor, grab a case of Coors Light, and just go down, plow a field, fertilize a field.
Oh, dang. Well, that's pretty cool. You make good money doing that, or?
Oh yeah, I mean it pays a beer money. So I mean,
Hell yeah. I mean, what else could you want?
more beer, obviously.
Well, hey man, hopefully this boosts your mayor visibility, and you can get that job and get even more beer money. So
Hell yeah, brother.
Thanks again for joining me, Dink. What do you say we jump into this episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Let's do it, brother.
So, Shake Like Me making its Adult Swim debut on April 5th, 2009. But similarly to the last episode, Genie, if you bought the Volume 6 DVD back in December 16th of 2008, you could actually catch this one before it aired. Voice actors on this one, we have Carrie Means as Frylock, Dana Snyder as Master Shake, and Dave Willis as Meatwad and Boxy Brown. People here will notice no Carl in this episode.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Dink, but we do have a guest voice here. We have Dana Swanson as the woman in the grocery store. So, editors on this one, we have Ned Hastings, Pierre M. Serrato, and Nick Gibbons.
Hey, hold on there just a second. Before we jump in, I'd like to dedicate this episode to Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Oh,
Gotta go fast, brother. Come on.
all right. Yeah, sure. I mean, I see that Dale Earnhardt Jr. poster behind you. I
yeah.
guess you're a big fan.
Man, everyone here in Cucksville's a fan of Mr. Dale Earnhardt Jr.
All
He's
right.
number one. We got the Church of Dale Earnhardt Jr. down here too.
Really?
Oh yes, sir.
Oh, man, I didn't. I'll have to get down there and check that church out. Is it does it look like a normal church, or is it in the shape of like a NASCAR track?
Well, it's in the back of the Walmart, but I mean, it's the same idea.
Sure. All right. Well, hey, Shake Like Me. We open in here on there's some construction next door to the Aqua Teens. There's a helicopter flying by and tons of backhoe loaders carrying toxic waste. And we see it's all being dumped next to the Aqua Teen's house, right next door there. Meatwad thinks this is going to be a pool, but Frylock was told they were going to fix up the dump site, but instead are just adding to it. Eventually, he goes to talk to them about it several times.
No, this ain't safe. I need to talk to them. Okay, it's all good. They've agreed to shut it down. Oh, damn it. Okay, finally. It's all good. They said they forgot that they had promised to stop dumping the radioactive waste, but now that they remember, they said they're sorry and that they'll stop dumping. What the hell? He had an understanding!
Poor Frylock there. I want to point out this is one of the most meaningful times that we ever see a house in their neighborhood that isn't like the Aqua Teen's house or Carl's house. I mean, this whole situation is messed up. I'm no stranger to construction next door. They're building a whole neighborhood next door, so it's been nothing but construction the last year. And Dink, I mean, you know the old saying how it goes. If the house and the foundation is a rockin', don't come a knockin'.
Oh hell yeah, brother.
My entire house has been fucking knocking around. I'm waiting for it to collapse in on me. Of course, with all of these heavy machines driving around all the time. Dink, as a potential mayor of Cucksville, Kentucky, would you allow this kind of toxic waste dumping next door to somebody's house?
Well, I mean, if they're paying me some money on the side, I mean, I might let it slide a little bit. But I mean, if they're not paying me, absolutely not. No, sir.
Well, maybe that answers the question for us Aqua Teen fans as to why this is happening to the Aqua Teens, because maybe this construction company is slipping a couple Lincolns over to the mayor in town so that they can do some free dumping.
Well, it might very well be.
I want to mention visually here, we do see Frylock do his Frydar animation, which we really only saw in the early episodes of Season 1. For listeners who don't quite remember, Frylock had all sorts of little superpowers and stuff that we slowly stopped seeing over time. But here we see the Frydar when they see all the toxic waste. And eventually Frylock is wearing a hazmat suit, which was originally drawn for the Boston episode of Aqua Teen. So a fun connection there in that Boston was never finished and never aired, and this episode has been pulled from streaming, the 2 Black Sheep Pariah episodes. So we heard here, Dink, he might turn a blind eye to toxic waste being dumped. I'll tell you what Shake will do about it. He's tired of Frylock's formality. Frylock keeps asking, hey, can you stop dumping this? They don't listen, so Shake, he grabs a golf club and he gets hyper-aggressive on a construction worker of the Black Persuasion. Unfortunately, the worker ends up biting Master Shake big time.
Let him understand it from the lips of the master. Hey, there you, jerk off. You want a yellow fist in your face, huh? Is that what you crave? Shut it off, or I will march up there and shut it up for you. Come on down here and discuss things with them.
The construction worker gets out of his backhoe.
First off, this swimming pool is not Olympic size. I want a high dive. What does that mean? It means depth for flips and twists. To me, this pool looks poorly constructed, at best.
And I want a trampoline.
You heard him. The boy wants a trampoline.
And I want a SpongeBob bounce house and a petting zoo with real llamas. Not the stuffed llamas you win at the ring toss at the fair, but I want a fair too. Have them have a fair.
So you gonna hop to it, or will I have to beat you down in front of the child? What are you, a vampire? Why did I get that kind of shock?
We hear the construction worker just going to town on Master Shake, biting into him, tearing him apart there. Meatwad, he wants a SpongeBob bounce house. Last episode, we heard Meatwad talking about Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, so lots of children's television shows here being mentioned by Meatwad this season. We also see Meatwad eating some of the toxic waste in the scene. He just dips his little meat in there. Dink, would you eat that toxic waste?
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on the alcoholic content of it, but I mean, I think I'd give it a try.
All right. I mean, hey, why not? If Meatwad seems fine by eating it, so I guess you might be too. I want to point out the height difference between Master Shake and the construction worker. The construction worker is way taller than Master Shake, who normally is the same height, if not taller than humans. So here, Shake, he's a real shorty, it appears. Or the construction worker is just a gargantuan monster.
Well, I mean, what's wrong with short people?
Oh, nothing wrong with short people. I mean, I'm a shorty myself, all right, to be clear. But, I just thought it was a interesting visual detail here. No shade intended on my fellow small lords and small ladies, all right?
Well, have you know out here in Cucksville, Kentucky, there's a lot of short people. We have every single year we have a competition to see who the shortest person is, and I've won it the past 5 years. So
holy shit! I mean, that makes sense, right? Because isn't Cucksville out there in coal country? I mean, it makes sense. You guys being little shorties would you get down in them mines a lot easier, move around a little bit more.
Absolutely, and you go out hunting, you hide in the. I don't even got to duck down in the grass.
Oh man!
I just walk out in the field, and no one can see me.
Man, that's evolution at work, I guess. Natural selection at work.
Absolutely. Sometimes I get on my dog there at ride my dog in through the forest and everything.
Oh, well, that's beautiful.
Only a small lord can do something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I suppose you're right. I mean, geez, it must be a big dog as well.
Well, it's just about a little beagle.
Oh, that's it? Oh, it's a strong beagle, man. These Cucksville beagles are jacked.
Yeah.
All right, so back to Frylock's formality, we then cut to his room where he's writing an overly polite email about, all the toxic waste dumping and Master Shake getting brutally savaged by a construction worker.
And furthermore, your crew was irresponsible.
Highly irresponsible.
Highly irresponsible in biting my roommate. I am appalled.
Very appalled.
Very appalled. And I await with great patience
And we'll kill without warning.
a response. Please. Sincerely, your friend, Friday.
P.S. We need water.
So they need water. We learned the Aqua Teens need water. Their water's been shut off. Presumably they didn't pay the bill. We hear there actually Master Shake is licking some bologna to get the moisture off of it because he is so thirsty. Have you ever been in a situation like that, Dink, where you're stuck down in the mines without water?
Oh, man, over here in the Cucksville, we got plenty of water. I mean, it usually got a lot of alcohol content to it, but it's water.
Oh, okay. Illegally water, then? You could still legally call it.
That's what I tell the police officer every time. They don't check.
All right, so, if you... Let me just ask on behalf of your potential constituents here. If you were elected mayor of Cucksville, Kentucky, what would you do about that? Would you remove the alcohol from the water?
Oh, hell no. I remove the water from the alcohol. There's no point in having water in your alcohol.
All right, well, there you go. I guess I can't argue with that. I've never been there, so I don't know what the needs of the community are quite like you do, Dink. Eventually, Shake starts to exhibit some different forms of speech, and, well, in this clip, he'll eventually turn black.
Yo, where'd they get off? Biting me like an animal all up in here.
All up in here?
Yeah, yo, all up in here. This region of the epidermis. Dog.
Look, Shake, I don't know why he chose you, okay? Sometimes people snap when confronted, and then animal instincts take over.
And plus, he was radioactive and glowing. You're glowing because of radioactivity.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's right, Meatwad. You were bitten by a radioactive black man. But I don't expect any lingering effects.
Nah, me neither. Good night, y'all.
Good night.
No, turn on the light. I'm scared. I don't want the doctor.
Yeah, boys.
That's Master Shake there. We turned the light off. He looks like Shake with a bite mark. Turn the light back on, and now he is blacked out, I guess, for lack of a better term. It's funny here because Shake and Aqua Teen Hunger Force as a whole has always borrowed from black culture. So Shake talking like that initially isn't really a big red flag. He's said shiz night before. He said other kind of urban terms, I guess. And Aqua Teen as a whole, like, they very intentionally put in a hip-hop theme song to this kind of dumb show about these not black characters at all. Anyways, Shake is black now. We see that his cup color is brown. He has an afro. He has grills that say Thug Life. And he's wearing a gold necklace with a diamond in the shape of himself. Also, you might notice his straw is way longer now that he is black. Think about that. The necklace here could partially be inspired by T-Pain, who had a giant solid gold diamond-encrusted Moonanite necklace. One for and one for Ignignokt. T-Pain was in the previous season doing a voice in Dummy Love, and we'll see him live action style with those very same necklaces at the end of this season. So I immediately thought of T-Pain's Aqua Teen necklaces. Frylock goes on to see Shake in his new form, and Shake shows Frylock his new handshake, and then reveals he's covered the house in 92 spinning rims.
Fryman and the hizzy with the shizzy.
Shake?
Come here, yo. I got a complicated handshake I want to try out. Oh, for real, y'all.
If you looked at yourself in the mirror, you look different.
I feel you. Hey, check this out. Rims! I put a spell on them hoes, y'all. 'Cause I'm hell on them hoes, y'all.
What hoes?
Just hoes in general. You know, fly honeys that I would hit with my genitals.
So, Dink, I have to think that all these rims must be exciting to you as a NASCAR fan. I mean, I have to imagine you think that these are kind of cool, right?
Well, I think you put rims on NASCAR is going to slow her down, brother.
Yeah.
Can't be having that. You got to go fast.
I suppose you're right with that, but, isn't there anything to be said of style points?
Well, I think, you put them on your pickup truck, maybe on your golf cart. But
Yeah.
you don't put them on a NASCAR now. That's going to slow you down, brother.
Yeah, I guess. What about like a tractor? Would you maybe put some spinning rims?
Hell yeah. I put
Oh.
some. I may have put like a 40-inch. I don't. It's big. They're gonna be big, pretty big. But I put spinners on my tractor and everything. That's. I think once the checks for this podcast rolling, I think I'll buy myself some rims for my tractor.
I think there's been a miscommunication here. This, you're not getting paid for this. This is just, I know you're an Aqua Teen fan. I thought.
What you mean? Man, I don't work for free here, brother.
Okay, so could I send you some beer or something? Is that okay?
Well, I mean, you can always send me beer, brother.
All right. Well, I'll get your address after that.
Well, you can just send it to the mayor's office over there in Cucksville, Kentucky.
All right. Well, confidence. I like that. You're already gonna win. I guess, sir, that 12-pack will be sitting there waiting for you then. How about that?
Absolutely. I mean, that's what happens when you rig the elections, brother.
Oh, I don't know that you should be saying that on this podcast. Back to the Aqua Teen episode. Jeez. Shake starts rapping until Meatwad cuts him off because his poor doll Dewey is stuck up on the roof. Shake does a very impressive jump up to the roof from the ground to save Dewey. I have to wonder how Dewey got up there. I bet White Shake threw him up there.
Man, I love it when Shake always picks on Meatwad like that. It's my favorite part.
Oh, man. Well, you're in for a sad time this episode then, because Black Shake seems to be pretty nice to Meatwad, and he helps him get his doll out here. And now he's going to entertain Meatwad by rapping some more. And I do want to point out that in this scene, when Master Shake is rapping, Meatwad's kind of moving his arms around. He's pretty excited about it, as we know. Meatwad, he loves him some rap music.
It's all of my skills. They pay the bills. I'm ripping trills. Like Celine Dion. I ain't no hip-hop Dion. I got a Glock 40 shots. 40 carry rock. Jumping, slam, dunking like Hack-a-Shack. Best believe it now, son. 'Cause I'm black.
You what?
I don't know. What the hell happened? What did I say?
You said you're black.
For reals? Gee, you tripping.
So it's revealed here, I guess, that Shake is black. We know that for certain now. That's what's going on here. I do want to point out, I've heard Dana Snyder, Master Shake's voice actor, kind of complain about how much rapping they make him do on this show because he's not a rapper. To be clear, he's happy to do it. He thinks it's funny, but he just doesn't consider himself any good at rapping, which makes sense considering Dana mainly listens to music recorded pre-1960. He's an oldies head, so maybe it's even funnier to put him in these rapping roles. So we learn Master Shake is black. Meatwad, he's got a bit of a theory on what is going on here.
When you were bitten by that radioactive blood, man, you literally blacked out, giving you special powers. Special black powers.
I'm not convinced, Meatwad. One more test.
Dink, if you could have any sort of special power, what would it be?
Well, I think if I had a superpower, I'd bring Mr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. back from the dead so he can do NASCAR again.
Oh, Dink, he's not dead. It's his dad who died. Dale Earnhardt is the one that died.
I think you're wrong about that, brother. I think I know my NASCAR.
Let me... No, it says he's still alive. He's got a family and everything.
Well, you call me a liar?
All right. I mean, look, you're the one with the poster. I just forget I said anything. All right. So that's a beautiful wish, Dink. By the way, it's very selfless of you to wish us a hero of yours back to life, even though all records indicate he is very much still alive. So. Frylock has to test if Shake is actually black, get to the bottom of this. So we cut to Carl's pool where Frylock is trying to get Shake to swim, but he won't. So Frylock declares that Shake is indeed black. So, we're at Carl's pool. Like I mentioned, we never actually see Carl in this episode. It would have been fun to see how that interaction would play out. But instead we see a different old friend, Boxy Brown.
I mean, I don't have no problem with race. Race is not an issue in my house. I'm colorblind.
Then why you keeping my man Boxy Brown down in the crawl space?
Oh, Firecracker be filling me with old magazines and whatnot. There ain't no storage slave.
Meanwhile, I needed a box.
Shit, the man needs a box. Let's get the man a box right quickly.
No.
You want a shoe shine, Firecracker man?
It's not like that. I needed a box, okay? Look, I'm not a racist.
Frank, what are you doing? It's a box, boy. You're a fool.
So we hear that apparently Meatwad can't hear Boxy Brown, and historically, that's his doll, his toy. He's been the only one that could hear Boxy Brown, but in this episode, it's flipped, it's reversed, and we haven't seen Boxy since season 3, episode 13, Spacegate World, which came out about almost 5 years previous. So it's been a while since we've gotten some new Boxy Brown here, and to flipping the way that Boxy Brown is used, it is worth mentioning that Carrie Means, the voice of Frylock, is black, while Dana Snyder and Dave Willis, who are voicing Master Shake and Boxy Brown, are white. So they're kind of flipping that and making the black voice actor be like, no, I'm not racist, and all this stuff, while they are playing the black characters, accusing him of that.
Oh, man.
So Frylock declares that Shake needs to be made white again. Shake initially protests until he's denied.
I just gotta catch you out there, brother. Back in the day when I was watching Aqua Teen, there is nothing like this.
Oh yeah,
and then you're over here calling me a liar, brother.
What,
I just
when did I call you a liar?
Mr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. So I can't take that disrespect.
But Dink, I didn't mean any disrespect about this.
I think our time here's vote
no,
for me.
no, Dink, it doesn't have to be like that.
Do it for Dale, brother. Dale Earnhardt Jr. Because you know what? All right, have a good day.
Great, he disconnected. My guest for the episode left. I've never had this happen before. Fuck. All right, well, luckily a couple other people responded to my Craigslist. I blasted out a bunch of Craigslist ads all over the world for this, so looks like somebody from the UK, a woman too. It'd be nice to have a woman's perspective on this episode. Let me give her a call on Zoom here and see if I could pull her up instead of Dink. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know that I offended him like that. I didn't know that he would leave, but okay. I'm calling up this woman from the UK. Her name is Shirley. Shirley, hello. Welcome to Dancing is Forbidden.
Ari, how you doing, Ari? It's Shirley, right? I'm talking about Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry. This is an English-speaking podcast. I thought people in Scotland...
Are you speaking English? Are you speaking English, Ari? No, you're listening.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
You're listening.
God damn. Sorry, guys. I don't even know what the hell she was... What kind of language that was. I thought people in Scotland spoke English. Okay, there's some more people from the UK. Another guy responded. Brad. Let me pull Brad up here. Bradley. All right, hello. Is this There's no way this is your real name. Is this Brad Pitts?
Oh yeah, it's fucking Brad Pitts, mate. How's it going? Big ups.
Oh, big ups. So thank you for responding to my Craigslist ad. I want to let you know I'm in the middle of recording the episode, so we'll kind of be picking up. You watched Shake Like Me, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I love Mr. Shakes. I love Aqua Teen. Watch it all the time,
Cool, all right. Well,
it's actually, I got my mate with me. Is it fine if I bring my mate on, mate?
I don't know.
Fucking Mr. fucking Thomas Cruise, mate.
Big ups, mate. Fucking lock it, drop it, pop socket, mate. Fucking Tom Cruise here, ready to rock the podcast. Rock your audience here. What's up? I got me boy Brad Pitts here. What's up, Brad?
Oh, fucking big up, mate. What's happening with you,
happy
bro?
to be here talking to a podcast audience, international market, mate. You might not know this, but I don't know anything about you guys. We're synth pop producers here in the UK, up and coming.
Oh yeah, big ups. Big ups, synth pop.
Oh, cool. I like music. I like synth pop music. What do you guys do? Brad, what do you do in the band?
Fucking, I shred it on the fucking synth, mate. That's my job.
Oh, you're synth man. Yeah, he's like a nasty banger on the synth, the guitars and like the VST plugins, mate. He's all over it.
I'm fucking tickling them ivories, mate.
Yes, big ups, mate. We're the Dirty Dinkers. You know what I mean? Have you heard of us
big
before?
ups.
No, I don't think I've heard of. What is it? The Dirty Dinkers?
The Dirty Dinkers, mate.
Dirty Dinkers? Dirty Dinkas. Okay.
Oh, yeah?
That's right. Big up.
Big ups, mate.
What do you do? Tomas Crudes? Is that your name? Yeah, big ups, mate. I'm the fucking singer of the band. Can we play you like a song, like a bit of a tune that we've got?
Hey, I'll fucking play it, mate.
I don't know if that's.
I'm gonna play it, mate. I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna love it, mate.
Big ups,
It's not hard to get my dinker hard when you're around. Oh no. It's not hard to find out who's in charge when Dad is home.
Guys, I think I don't know if this is appropriate. No, mate, let it play, mate.
Oh, mate. Let it fucking play, mate.
That's his job. 9 to 5.
I'll big ups.
He's on call, he's pulling overtime.
Check this spot out, mate. Check it out.
No. I'm calling it hard.
Hell yeah, mate.
Yeah. Gonna give you all
Alright, can you guys stop? Can you pull it down?
It's not
Let the chorus play out. This is not appropriate for the audience.
I'm born to breach you.
Born to breach you, mate.
Oh, big ups, mate. You guys played that for way too long, but I don't know. It's kind of catchy, I guess. So I'm here with the Dirty Dinkers. I'll just cut all this, I guess. Here with the Dirty Dinkers, we are jumping in to Shake Like Me. You've watched the episode too, right, Tom Cruise? Yeah, mate. Why not, mate? Sure enough. You know what I mean?
Oh, mate. Fucking Tom, play him the other fucking song on the album, mate.
Idea, mate. No. That's we'll play it at the end. I'll put the links to all your music out in the description of this podcast episode.
I'm big ups Dirty Dinkers, mate.
Yeah, big ups Dirty Dinkers, mate. Hit us up on a Bebo, mate. Follow us on Tumblrs. Hit me up on the Facebook, especially. You know, I'm on there. I'm texting. You've got me WhatsApp. Put me WhatsApp in the description, mate.
Fucking it's up on MySpace, mate.
I don't think that people use MySpace anymore, guys. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about, mate?
Well, MySpace music, mate.
It's a fucking social media built by Justin Timberlake for music specifically. What are you talking about? I mean, guys, if you're using MySpace, that might explain why nobody's hearing your stuff. I mean, put it on YouTube. No, mate. No, I don't believe in the Google stuff. You know what I mean? It's not good news.
Big business and stuff, mate.
Yeah, we're not about the big business, but we like the Justin Timberlakes. We think he's cool. We think he's handsome. We think he's funny as hell. Okay, guys.
Mate.
Shake wants to be white again. He drinks milk. Eagle-eyed viewers here might notice Meatwad and Frylock are watching the pizza water footage, first seen in season 1's space conflict from beyond Pluto. How did you know that, mate? Like, how did you know them like that detail about it?
Mate, which episode are you talking about, mate?
Because like we didn't watch that one. I went over to Bradley's house and we watched. Shake.
I've only got episode
you
one
guys,
of me on my phone.
You guys don't have to have seen that one. It's fine. I'm talking to the audience here. So then they go to a professional hockey game. I love seeing Bob Pettit's hockey men skating around here. And he even tries to buy some organic avocados, but nothing works.
Squeeze those organic avocados.
Damn, those expensive.
Judge them by smell.
Why you gotta pay that much for avocado?
Do it.
Excuse me, do you know where I can find saffron?
Buy hot sauce.
Move along, lady. He's white, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed he worked here.
I'll too. Now put him on the glass.
Oh man, the fucking milkshake is like proper dirty in this one, you know what I mean?
Oh, big up Mr. Shake, man.
Yeah, Mr. Shake's rocking it. But, guys, so can I ask, because you guys are in the UK, I know that Aqua Teen, like, I don't even know if it's available there. How did you guys first find Aqua Teen?
Oh, yeah, mate, I fucking read about it on Tatum's e-blog, mate.
No, mate, I think it was Shit Gunderson's e-blog.
Not it's a Tatum's, mate.
Oh, I've heard of those. Well, I guess you guys have seen the episode. Who's your favorite character, Bradley?
Oh, I like Carl Jr., mate. He makes really good burgers, mate.
Carl Jr. Well, there actually was an Aqua Teen and Carl Jr. Promotional thing that they've done. So maybe you saw that commercial then. You saw that Carl's Jr. advertisement. with the Aqua Teens in it.
Oh yeah, I've seen that commercial, mate.
That commercial's fucking funny as hell, mate. He's like spraying, he's
my
laying on his
favourite
car, like,
commercial.
spraying his hose around and stuff. It's the best episode of this show, I'm telling you right now. And Carl Jr. is like the funniest character.
I love that episode, mate.
That's a commercial, but all right, that's fine. So moving on here, I want to mention the woman voice that we heard there in typical Aqua Teen fashion is Dana Swanson, who we've talked about over on the Patreon because she co-wrote and performed I Like Your Booty, But I'm Not Gay in the colon movie film for theaters film. Oh shit, mate.
Oh, mate.
I haven't heard this before.
Mate, this goes fucking hard, mate.
This shit's hard, mate.
Oh, yeah.
Big ups, mate.
Oh, fucking big ups, mate.
Oh, fuck, mate. Glad you guys like it.
Get my booty fucking bouncing now, mate.
Like your booty, but I'm not gay, mate.
Oh, yeah.
You guys seem to like that a lot.
Oh,
Hell
mate,
yeah,
that's like a fucking fire hit of the summer,
Fucking
mate.
nasty. I can't believe that, like, we didn't write something like that. I'm a
Mate,
little
I
bit
think we
jealous
all
here
put
now.
a dunk on it, mate.
Oh my god, we've got to do like a remix, mate. Like a fucking
Oh,
donkified Donkin remix for the club hits. I mean, it's already
Big
club ready. Don't get me wrong here. It's already club ready, but it could be a little bit better. You know?
Well,
that's pretty cool. I mean, so you guys haven't seen the film because that's from the 2007 Aqua Teen film. No, mate. I mean, most of what I've seen was like a 30-second YouTube video that me little brother showed us.
Well, I've seen some TikToks on the phone, but
Oh,
I'm
right,
not...
mate. Well, I haven't got that. My mom took my phone away because I was like
Oh,
too
mate.
bad with it. I was like doing all sorts of bad stuff. I shouldn't mention it on this podcast. No, tell us. What were you doing? Oh, mate, I'm not going to mention it. That's fucking nasty.
It's nasty, mate.
Pervert asking me about that, mate.
Big ups, mate.
Oh, big ups,
Get your phone taken by your mum.
No, mate, don't tell them what I did, but I kind of like this podcast, mate. I didn't know what to expect. You know, I thought this would be like Bradley Pitts here told me that this was like a Joe Rogan podcast, but I kind of like this. You've got some good music on it.
Oh, yes, banger music, fire music.
Oh,
right
I'm glad
here,
you guys are having a good time. What do you say we jump back into this episode here? And so, you know, Dana Swanson here. Maybe you guys could get her on a Dirty Dinkas track at some point. And in typical Aqua Teen fashion, Dana worked at Adult Swim, and the guys needed a woman to do a voice, so they poked their head down the hall and found somebody to do it. Big ups, mate. Like, they're just getting it done, you know what I mean? That's pretty romantic and pretty, like, something to strive for, just getting the project done.
It's like entrepreneurship or something, mate.
Right, mate. Like, they're thinking about, like, a bigger picture. Like, you know, me mom took me phone away, but that didn't stop me because I just went and stole me little brother's phone and started, you know, getting back online and back on the TikTok and scrolling and liking and all that stuff.
Big ups, mate. You know, I had a job once, mate. It's like the biggest like moment of my life, but I got
right,
fired.
mate.
I got fired from that. So
You were, like, right depressed, mate, for, like, 6 weeks about that. You only had the job for one day.
yeah, one
And
day,
I'm
man.
sorry to hear that, man. I mean... Sheesh, that's hopefully this music thing works out for you guys.
Well,
but
I'm on a podcast now, mate. That's a job, right?
yeah, look at him now.
Big old entrepreneurs right now, mate.
Yeah, look at him now, Tesco. You know, you fired me boy, Bradley Pitts, and now look at him, Tesco. He's an international superstar,
I'll
mate.
fucking stick it to you, fucking Tasco.
This is one step forward towards our global plan here to get up on Glastonbury. We're going to be on main stage.
Oh, yeah,
and he's
fucking
going to show
Glastonbury.
Tesco. Oh, really?
Show 'em right, mate.
You guys are going to be in Glastonbury? I don't know. No, mate, but what we need here is your podcast audience to, like, vote for us for Glastonbury.
I'll fucking vote for the Dirty Dinkers, mate. Big
Dirty
ups.
Dinkers for Glastonbury 2025,
Glastonbury.
mate. Come on, get it.
Guys, I hate to tell you this. I think that already happened.
No, it didn't, mate. It didn't. They're going to do another one, I promise you.
All right, so let's just get back to this episode, guys. So we cut back to the pool now where Frylock is trying to get Shake to swim again.
Oh, man, I love swimming.
Mate, I'm terrified of water.
He won't
I can't
go in the
stand
water.
it. I can't
I tried to
stand
pay
it.
him like £7. I said, get in there. It's
Oh,
just like a
mate.
little kiddie pool. He wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't do it. No, not for $1 million. Well, maybe for $1 million, but not for seven.
What is it about the water that scares him so
Oh, it's
much?
too wet, mate.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess I can't change your mind on that one. So Frylock, he throws Shake into the water, but unfortunately, Shake sets on fire. Frylock is also seen burning Shake's expensive sneakers.
Oh, mate, apparently his fucking trainers.
Oh, what the fuck, mate? I couldn't believe that
Oh,
part. when
fuck
we
it.
saw it.
I'll fucking shank him, mate. Fucking shank him.
Fucking fry boxes burning up his trainers, mate. Made me throw up in my mouth when we saw that part.
He's got to go get fucking new pair of trainers from his mum now.
Yeah, it's pretty rude of Frylock to have done that. They looked like they were really fancy sneakers. I don't really I've had the same shoes for about 19 years now, so I don't really think about it like that, but I could see how that would be offensive to somebody. So now it's Meatwad's turn. His master plan is to paint Shake white. Shake inhales the anesthetic gas.
Oh, yeah, give me some of that, mate.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
take
mate.
a fucking hit of that gas,
I'd take some of that, even if I didn't even need surgery. It looks like a good time. He falls asleep right away.
Give me a hit of that,
So
mate.
yeah, he falls asleep, and Frylock cuts off his straw. Can you believe this, guys? Nasty.
That's psycho, mate.
It's illegal here, mate. You can't do that. Is this what you guys doing around the US?
No,
I understand.
not at all.
I've watched through the episode once, and I get it. His straw is like his fucking willy, and they just cut it off right there.
What? They fucking cut his willy off, mate.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the implication, I guess. You guys weren't here for this, but Master Shake turns black. His straw gets bigger. As a joke, black people have bigger penises. And then
you fucking
they
what,
cut it off.
mate?
The fuck? What?
Oh, he's get. Or are you saying his fucking willy gets cut off in the
what
fucking
you're saying,
episode?
mate. That's what you said. Yeah, that's what happens.
That's
It's just a cartoon. It's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, mate, but that might influence people to run around, start cutting other people's big willies off or something.
That's the last thing we need around here, mate.
All right. Well, luckily this episode happened 16 years ago, and nobody's gone on to do that. So
Not yet, mate. Not yet.
It's the next day now, and Shake is literally whitewashed. He's painted white. Very crudely by Meatwad. He has his hair combed like a Republican candidate, and of course, his straw is mutilated.
Fucking nasty.
Oh,
We see Meatwad with some sort of wizard's hat on and a battle axe. He's in a pentagram on the carpet with a book in front of him. Oh, mate, it's like Harry Potter, mate. He's running around like a wizard with wizard skills and Hogwarts and a fucking, he's got to run to the railroad station or something, platform 3/4 or whatever happened in the book,
I haven't read that book, mate.
Yeah. So anyways, we see Meatwad. He's got the wizard stuff. He's ready to go. He's into sorcery. And he makes himself and Frylock disappear.
Now, how does it feel to be Caucasian?
What's this?
It's a wristwatch, Shake. Time is valuable to you now.
And a health insurance card. Now, if you fall down or someone tries to hack you in half with a battle axe, you're covered. I live for sorcery.
Oh, y'all be tripping, see?
I know it's an adjustment. Look, just let the whiteness work. Take a long weekend. Mow your grass, recycle, ride your aluminum 10-speed in an urban area. Hell, adopt a Chinese baby. You're white now, man.
Alright, y'all. I'm down with that.
Bandalicus triasanan.
Oh, mate, I wish that, we could have that kind of abilities. I wonder what kind of spells Meatwad's rocking there.
Oh, yeah, big ups, mate. What kind of, what spells would you fucking have with you, fucking Tom?
Mate, that's a fucking brilliant question, mate. I'm glad you asked me that, mate. I wish what I could do is, I could play the best, have the best singing voice in the world and get to play on a Glastonbury stage.
Oh,
guys, we
big
really
ups,
shouldn't be
mate.
talking. Mate, if I could get on Glastonbury and then we could show Tesco's who fired Bradley Pitts here, who's boss?
I'd love to get on Glastonbury.
I kind of would like to, guys, we have to talk about Aqua Teen. I would like to blow Tesco's up or something with my abilities, like a telekinesis power or something, just to show him.
Mate.
Because Bradley Pitts here was gonna get he's gonna get us an employee discount. We're gonna get half off chickens and stuff like that, and be able to spend more money on some VST MIDI plugins and all that stuff.
They robbed me of my fucking employee discount because I was only there for one day, and then they say, "Oh mate, you don't get no employees discount." I said, "What the hell's mate?" They fired me because I sat in the fucking loo the whole time.
Well, it sounds like a good reason to fire you. Fuck you, mate. What do you mean a good reason? He had to go.
I showed up.
He had to go to the fucking bathroom, and you're telling him it's
I
bad.
was on the fucking toilet the whole fucking time.
He's taking a fucking wee the whole time, mate. You can't prove that he wasn't. You don't know how big his bladder is, mate. I mean, yeah, but it sounds to me like he was just kind of messing around on his phone, probably talking to your dumbass the whole time.
Mate,
what are you being so aggressive here?
Oh, fuck you, mate. What are you
all right,
saying?
I'm sorry. We fucking let you have us on your podcast, and this is how you treat us. Look. I'm sorry, okay?
Unbelievable.
Forget I said it. We have to get through this episode,
Yanks
okay?
are so rude, mate. Jesus Christ.
The guys disappear, and this leaves Shake and Boxy Brown alone to converse.
You done sold out to the man. Cracker be playing you, and you smiling like the fool.
Whatever do you mean, sir?
You've been bamboozled. They enslaved your ideas, shackled your mind. 300 years of oppression, and it goes on and on and on.
Well, I was...
Ask your great-grandparents who were brought over on boats, toiled in the fields in chains. Ask them how they liked it.
See, actually, you're mentioning grandparents, but...
How could you possibly do that?
Well,
Unless you had a time machine of some sort.
Well, the difference in my story is I was bitten by a radioactive black man.
Oh.
And somehow that turned me.
That's an important piece of information, man.
Yeah, I guess.
Shh, leave it to a cracker. Your brain is whitewashed, my man.
You're right.
You're damn straight I am. Master Shake is your slave name.
It does say master in there, but...
From now on, you are Mocha Shaker Khan.
Yeah, I'm feeling that.
Now you follow me. But first, pick me up and carry me. There we go. Boxy Brown.
What? Hey, like a big history? Shut up, dude. This is my podcast, okay? Sorry, man. We're just trying to do a good job here and like make a good, podcast for your listeners and stuff. No, guys, I have to say here, I want to point out that Master Shake points out that Master was in his name, and I've heard from the guys who make the show that they did get a little bit of pushback on that name because it had Master in it, and any sort of racial implications because of that. Ultimately, they were able to use it.
You mean Mr. Shake, right?
No, it's Master Shake. Mate, I thought it was Mr. Shake.
It's Mr. Shake.
No, it's do you guys really know the show, or did you just watch this one episode?
Oh, mate, I've seen Aqua Teen.
That mate, we just told you he's watching like Carl's Jr. from me little brother.
I've seen it
on
the TikToks, mate.
I wouldn't consider that you guys are actually Aqua Teen fans at that point. Look, I don't think that this is working out. I'm gonna have to let you guys go. Thank you for coming to what the fuck? You can't just kick us off like that. Like, you bring us on, we have to learn all about your like American slavery and racism and all this shit. Fucking disgusting.
It's just a cartoon episode,
and jeopardize our
dude.
musical
Chill
integrity
out.
to come on this podcast.
I mean, and musical integrity.
Oh my
Nobody
God,
even knows who you are, and you're singing a song about breeding somebody. I mean, what are you
firing us, mate?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Are we getting fired again? Am I getting fired again? Are you fucking kidding me?
Mate, how could you do this to him again? It's disgusting.
All that you guys have done is disrupt my show, and they're out of here. Okay, I sincerely, I apologize to you listening. This is not. This was supposed to be like a fun kind of thing, and like I was like, oh, I'll bring on some Aqua Teen fans and talk to them. But as we could see, it's really not going well. So let me jump back to the U.S. people who responded. This guy, Bill Nugget. Okay, this Bill guy is from Georgia. Maybe he'll have some insight into this. I can't believe that this episode is going like this, because I know a lot of people were interested in how this episode might go, and it's a complete fucking train wreck. But maybe Bill Nugget here is a huge Aqua Teen fan or something. Let's see what he says. Bill Nugget, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. This is Bill Nugget speaking.
Oh, Bill, thank you so much for coming in here. I want to let you know it's a crazy situation, a little disjointed. You are coming in at the end of the episode here. I just had some weird British dudes on here, so it's nice to hear an American voice coming through the speakers.
Well, I mean, absolutely. I'm a true-blooded American, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. All right, well, hey, did you watch Shake Like Me, right? The episode in the Craigslist post?
I don't. You talking about? Well, you sent a.
All right, sure. That we'll take that as a yes, because we got to keep moving here, Bill. So in our last clip, we learned that Shake and Boxy Brown are together now. So we cut to a basketball court, first seen in season 4's Ezekiel, and Boxy is helping Shake with his b-ball moves.
What are you talking about? A Shake?
Yeah, Bill. Master Shake, one of the original, main Aqua Teen characters.
Who you talking? What?
Did
I
you
don't know nothing about?
You responded to an Aqua Teen Hunger Force post, and so you didn't watch the episode. Do you not even know what Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
This is for daughter brides.
No,
Promotion?
No. Daughter brides. What?
I'm Mr. Bill Nugget. I'm here to sell the daughter brides.
Sir, I'm not looking to buy any daughter brides. I just need you to sit there and
Well,
give me
you-
some color commentary on this episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, okay? So, Shake is playing b-ball. Unfortunately, his blackness starts to wear off.
What the
his
hell
grills-
are you talking about over there?
If you watched the episode, Bill, you would have known. I don't understand why you responded to my post if you didn't see it. So, his blackness starts to wear off, his grills break, his afro falls off, and his rap game is weak.
The blackness is wearing off.
Hurry, Mocha Shaker. Rock the mic.
Boxy Brown, yo. Sucker MC. Be telling me the place to be is Applebee's for the bottomless shrimp platter. We got a smatter. Eating good in the apple margarita, yo. Sugar on the rim. Damn it. I can't freestyle anymore.
Because I created a black scene, and I injected it into your orange soda when you weren't looking.
Man, I'm not taking no black scene.
Nobody's asking you to take a black scene, Bill. It's all right.
I don't really care so much for rap music. You know, I'm kind of more of a country folk myself.
That's all right. That's all the rapping that you'll hear left in this episode. So Frylock invented a black scene, redeeming himself from the previous episode where he failed to make an invisibility vaccine. He secretly injected it into Shake's orange soda, which is a funny, unnecessary storytelling element considering Shake wanted to be white.
You know, all my daughter brides, they're fully vaccinated. I'll have you know.
Oh, so you're unvaccinated, but the daughter brides are vaccinated.
I mean, I'm not letting no government stick a vaccine in me. But I'll stick a vaccine in my daughter brides.
Well, that makes sense, I guess. We close with Frylock verifying that the vaccine indeed worked.
Oh, no, the hell you say. Mocha Shaker, don't listen to the lies.
Oh, really? Shake, what's the boss up to nowadays?
Springsteen? I love the E Street Band. You know he's recording a new album with Pete Seeger? All acoustic. Oh, God, no!
Yes! It's working!
Hey, what did the Dow do today? Damn it!
Down over 60 points.
My 401k! When did the Simpsons come on?
When do the Simpsons come on? So Master Shake is fully white. So that is the end of this episode. Bill, I have to imagine, are you a bigger fan maybe of Bruce Springsteen than you are of rap music?
Well, I only have Bruce Springsteen on television.
Yeah, he's got Born in the USA, right? That's a hit that you might like.
Absolutely. You know, I'm really just here, though, for my daughter brides.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
so
know,
we'll get to the daughter brides. I guess the big question here with this episode is this episode racist? Bill Nugget, what say you?
well, you know who's not racist is my daughter brides.
Okay.
And, you know, I think everyone should be in the business of my daughter brides. You know, my daughter brides are certified, vaccinated, and unracist.
All right, sure. Well, Bill, thank you so much for joining me here on this episode and getting through this episode with me.
Well, it's been a pleasure for you having me. I just hope that, you know, you have my number. You call me back anytime you need my services with my daughter brides.
I don't need any of your services.
Well, I'm certain I'm getting a call from you.
I don't want any daughter brides.
Well, you know,
nobody here needs any daughter brides,
I think
Bill.
I'll give you a
No.
good discount.
No,
Maybe
we don't
some of
need
your
that.
Viewers can come over and get a discount.
There it is, Shake Like Me. Thank you to all of our guests here. We had Dink Honey. If you are in Cucksville, Kentucky, consider voting for Dink. Dink, I apologize for insulting you. I didn't mean to Google that Dale Earnhardt Jr. was still alive. I do apologize for that. Thank you, Shirley. Sorry I couldn't understand you. The Dirty Dinkers, I'm not really sure. Find them on MySpace, I guess. I don't know. And don't use Bill Nugget's daughter bride service. I don't know what that is, and I don't anticipate that it's even legal. So don't even look into that. But again, thank you to our guests. I look forward to next month when we have some real Aqua Teen people on who even know the show. I don't really think any of these people knew the show. But next month for She Creature, it'll be a hootin' and hollerin' time. Hey, I want to remind you, there is currently a giveaway ongoing right now. All you got to do is email me. That is hello@dancingisforbidden.com.
Tell me what your favorite episode of the podcast is and why, and you will be entered into a drawing to win a very cool commemorative art piece for Dancing is Forbidden. This is a framed, I believe it's 8x10 image that is the podcast's cover art, but it is real gold on there, okay? Real gold. I don't have any pictures of it yet, so I can't show you what it'll look like, but I know the guy who makes these, his work is amazing. It's going to look fantastic. So enter into that. If you want a nice upgrade to your house, okay? If you're a man trying to attract a woman, get this in there. This'll bring the ladies in. And if you're a woman listening to this who wants to keep men away from you, I wouldn't blame you for that. I suppose this might do the same, because if a man tries to come over to you, you just throw this and he'll run after it and chase it for the gold value. So there's that. It's completely free unless you are outside of the United States. Then you'll have to pay shipping. And I don't know, with the tariffs going on, that might be $20 million. I really don't know. I don't know anything about what's going on with this at all levels. Again, thank you to listener of the show, Eric, for putting this together, for paying for this. It is not cheap. So thank you, Eric. And maybe since he has that much expendable income, I have to imagine he's an educated man. Maybe Eric can explain to me what the fuck is going on with all this tariff stuff. There's that. I'll get pictures up as soon as I have them. I'm trying to back end some more of the stuff that we would talk about at the beginning of the show. No Aqua Teen news coming up so far that I know of, that I've heard of. I am a co-host on Aqua Teen co-creator Matt Malero's Meat Kingdom. That is a YouTube show he does. He cooks and he interviews people that he knows who work in or out of the industry, but they're all fascinating people. And our newest episode as of this recording was with Seth Green, the co-creator of Robot Chicken. He, Chris Griffin on Family Guy, and 10 million other roles. I'll put a link to that in the description. And we just recorded one with Andy Merrill, voice of Brack. He worked on Space Ghost, but as we know from Aqua Teen, he is Oglethorpe, as well as one of the leprechauns in Escape from Leprechapolis. So that was a fun episode. He does the voice, all right, and keep an eye out for that. MeatKingdom.net is where that's a playlist with all the Meat Kingdom videos. Subscribe to Matt, and you'll see the videos when they are up. Before we head out, we got ourselves a voicemail here, and it's quite the interesting question.
Yeah, man, I love the show and everything, love the podcast you do. I wanted to know, have you ever seen how people portray, the three main characters, Shake, Frylock, and Meatwad? A lot of people, have made portrayals of them as humans. So, I want to get your thought process in on that, Love the show, been liking it. I'm a bit of a new fan. I'm only about 20 years old, but, I'm really loving the show and really like your podcast and everything. So, let me know.
That question is coming from Melik about 10 months ago. But hey, we're getting to it now, Melik. Don't you worry. I got you covered on this one. So when I first started doing the podcast, I remember the first time I ran across one of these images of an artist who drew the Aqua Teens as humans, and my mind was blown. I was like, oh my god, that's brilliant. I never thought about that before. This is so cool, looking at this person's art. And then I start doing the podcast. I'm in the Aqua Teen space, and I see another picture like that, and another, and another. And about 10,000 pictures later, I'm like, all right, I get it, okay? And I can't help but notice that a lot of the portrayals look similar to each other that people do. So I have to imagine it's a lot of the time people reacting to other people's drawings of the Aqua Teen characters as humans, and then they themselves draw it in a similar way. So the idea I think is cool, and I still do see some that are very original and interesting. I like that idea. When is anybody going to draw Carl as a human? I mean, what the fuck? Why does nobody do that? I don't understand. It's really messed up to me. But Melik, I'm glad that you're liking Aqua Teen, and I appreciate you listening to this show. And I appreciate this question, because I don't know that I've ever really gotten to talk about this on the podcast. Anybody else who is around in the digital Aqua Teen space surely has seen one of these images of artists turning the Aqua Teens into humans. I have to wonder who the first person was to do it. Let me tell you, when I was first getting into the show when I was a kid, I was drawing Meatwad and trying to draw the characters. I never thought about drawing them as a human, but then again, I'm an idiot. So there's that. You know what I would like to see? Somebody draw Carl as a food item, okay? What food item would he be? Artists out there listening, tag me on Instagram. That is at Aqua Teen Pod. And as always, links to everything I'm mentioning in the description. Tag me on Instagram. I want to see Carl as a food item. What would he be? Let me see it. Draw it for me. That is a command, okay? So thank you, Alec, for your question. If you would like to submit your own question or comment or whatever, you can do that by heading on over to dancingisforbidden.com. There's a button there you can tap on to leave me a voice message right on the new website. I want to mention, in my previous episode, Jeannie, Matt Malero, and I talked about how we are working on an animated little show together for release live over the internet. We're still working on it. I am doing the art for that, and I am currently relearning how to use 3D software to make this. The show isn't going to be in 3D, it's going to be 2D, but I drew most of our main assets, and then it came to the rubber hitting the road. I had to start animating them. I was going to kind of make it like Aqua Teen of like puppeting Photoshop files around in video editing software, but I quickly ran into limitations with that idea. And, I understand why Aqua Teen moved away from that. And we actually heard Nick Gibbons in that episode too, kind of talk about how that's not a great way to animate. So yeah, I actually come from a bit of a 3D background. I used 3D software for years and years. I was out of it for the last 6 years, but now I'm jumping back in to make this show with Matt. Things are moving along, but it's pretty slow because of how much, of my creative time is spent doing podcasting, unfortunately. But that is still happening, still making some good progress. So look forward to updates on Dancing is Forbidden here, and you'll be the first to know when we are going to move towards releasing those. So I'm very excited for it. Thank you for listening to Dancing is Forbidden. If you'd like to support this show, you can do that by heading on over to dancingisforbidden.com/support. I want to say the Patreon's been pretty dry these days. I want to let the patrons know, the Moonmasters, I have been working on a Drinky Crow Show episode, but I've been working on it like a little bit like here and there over the past like couple months. I just haven't had as much time to sit down and focus on that, but I have a solution for this. As many of you know, I am doing a King of the Hill podcast with my podcasting buddy Rob, and we are working on moving towards having like a network situation to where people who support one show or the other, you're basically signed up to the same thing. So all this to say, people supporting the show will be getting a lot more stuff as soon as we can get that going. We are working on that now. That just kind of goes to, it's easier for Rob and I to sit down and talk about something than it is for me to make a solo episode. That's why I've moved away from solo shows on Dancing is Forbidden. But the Drinky Crow Show episode is still a solo episode, so that's why it's taking so long. But yes, going forward, really, we want to be giving supporters of this stuff a lot more than I currently am, and I do apologize for that. But ultimately, the point of supporting a podcast, any podcast, is just to support it and support, like, you're supporting this main show. And if it wasn't for these patrons supporting, this podcast would not still be around. So thank you all so much. I want to give a warm shout out to UK No Tamashi, who is a huge supporter of this show. He's one of the few people I see that share the show around online. And, he's next up in the shout out list. He's been signed up for quite some time now. So thank you so much. He's always asking questions when we're interviewing the guys and things like that. So he's really made himself a part of this show. So thank you for signing up all the way back in, I think, May of 2024. Thank you so much. And thank you to our... Oh my God, what is that?
There can be only one!
I didn't know this was possible. As some of you might know, our previous Highlander, Nick, he was involved in some sort of freak explosion / shootout / methamphetamine fender bender, and I thought he was gone. And he is, and I thought there would be a Highlander no more, but that has been proven wrong. As a Highlander was born by signing up to the Highlander tier at dancingisforbidden.com/support. I don't know how he found it, because it was never mentioned here on this podcast, but the Chosen One knew, as the Bible had foretold, that he would just happen to know that, and the Bible even specifically talked about crowdfunding a podcast. And the chosen one, the new Highlander, is here! And the smoke billows forth from the chimney and from the oven because his pizza is leaking grease on the bottom and it's burning and it's coming out white. The new Highlander is Robinson. Robinson, thank you so much for signing up to this tier. I couldn't believe it. Like, as soon as Nick left, Robinson swooped on in there. I don't know if they had like a right of first refusal clause between them or something like that to where he got that exclusive intel. But Robinson, he's been a supporter for a very long time on this show, and I guess he decided it was time for an upgrade. Time to upgrade from the number one in the Hood G $10 tier to the Highlander tier. There can be only one. And it's cool to see somebody who's been supporting the show for so long still that enthusiastic about it to where they want to keep supporting it that much, especially, like I said earlier, when I have not been able to offer as much premium content right now as I have been in the past. So thank you, Robinson. That's like, I couldn't believe it. Like, I was looking at the numbers. I was like, how is this podcast bringing in like so much money after Nick left? I don't understand. And it's because of Robinson. So thank you so much, Robinson. I'm going to reach out to you. It was so cool of you to do that, and I just appreciate you supporting the show after all of this time. It really does mean a lot to me. Most people who... This doesn't just go for Dancing is Forbidden. This is for most podcasts. Most people who listen to a podcast are new listeners. So, you know, people like Robinson and like all of the longtime supporters here who were with us from the very early days of the podcast, knowing that so many of them are still around and enthusiastic about this is a big part of why I keep doing this show. So thank you so much, Robinson. And thank you to our number one in the Hood G tier patrons, Ian, Captain Buford, Nick, who is our ex-Highlander, I should say. He's still supporting the show, obviously. Jason, Lesheraton 69, Swimwiki, Lurvinator, Jonathan, Luz, UK No Tamashi, Forrest, and D3PO. You guys can squeeze some organic avocados any day of the week. I'll see you next month. We are diving into She Creature. Again, we have Aqua Teen editor, producer John Breston, as well as editor, producer Lear Bunda on that one. Those guys wrote the script that She Creature is based on, but I'm just really looking forward to having them on the podcast finally. I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, I do a King of the Hill podcast called Yep. You could find that at yeppodcast.com if you want to hear me talk about that show. Otherwise, keep it cool, take it easy. Bye-bye.
Dancing is forbidden.
You know, all my daughter brides, they're fully vaccinated. I'll have you know.
Oh, so you're unvaccinated, but the daughter brides are vaccinated.
I mean, I'm not letting no government stick a vaccine in me.
But I'll stick a vaccine in my daughter bride.
But I'll stick a vaccine in my daughter brides.
Dink, if you could have any sort of special power, what would it be?
Well, I think it would definitely have to be like to be able to down a couple more beers than I can normally.
No, you should say you want to bring Dale Earnhardt Jr. back. And I'll be like, he didn't die.
Well, I think if I had a superpower, I'd bring Mr. Dale Earnhardt Jr. back from the dead so he can do NASCAR again.
Oh, yeah, you're Bradley Pitts. I'll be Thomas Cruise.
I'm Bradley Pitts, mate.
Tomas Crudes.
What is it?
Crudes.
Thomas Cruise. Thomas Cruise.
But you just call me Tom Cruise, mate. And so Ronnie is like, Tom Cruise? No, mate. Fucking Tom Cruise, mate. Listen to it.
Yeah,
Cruise,
fucking
mate.
Tom Cruise, mate.
With the Dirty Dinkers, a fucking up-and-coming UK synth pop group. I guess the big question here with this episode is this episode racist? Bill Nugget, what say you? And now you say, well, you know who's not racist? My daughter brides.
Just launch into that.
Well, you know who's not racist is my daughter brides,
Okay.
and you know I think everyone should be in my business, be in the business of my daughter brides.
Say my daughter brides are certified, vaccinated, and not racist.
You know, my daughter brides are certified, vaccinated, and unracist.
Well, I like the sound of that.